Okay, Mr.Beast 11 hours ago said this. Over the last few days, I've become aware of the serious allegations of Ava Tyson's behavior online, and I am disgusted and opposed to such unacceptable acts. During that time, I have been focused on hiring an independent third party to conduct a thorough investigation to ensure I have all the facts. That said, I've seen enough online and taken immediate action to remove Ava from the company, my channel, and my association with Mr.Beast. I do not condone or support any of the inappropriate actions. I will allow the independent investigators the necessary time to conduct a comprehensive investigation and will take any further actions based on their findings. And I don't even, okay, so I don't know I don't know if it's Ava or Ava. I don't know what they did. Wait, what? Why has every other YouTuber inappropriately messaged minors? Also, hello. Oh, that's what she did. My bad. That's what she did? Wait, chat. You're telling me there was evidence? Like, how much evidence? Yo, this is crazy. Wait, okay, so chat. Wait, so if there was so much evidence, why did he take so long to hey, wait, has Ava said anything? The person that's getting accused, let's start from there. Has that person said anything, chat? Because this, I'm not gonna lie, this is crazy, and you're right. A lot of YouTubers are getting exposed for texting inappropriate messages to minors. I just don't understand, why do you get turned on by texting a little kid? Like, that doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. Wait, damn it. She apologized. I gotta be politically correct here, you know? They transitioned. So she apologized, but the apology is hella stupid. Wait, we need to see that apology then too, cause how do you apologize for texting inappropriate minors and then having so much evidence? You got exposed in 4K. And then there's so much proof to the pudding. How are you just gonna put like a slap to the wrist to the apology? Before we get into it, the video is from Nick Merckx. This Chris Tyson situation is disgusting. And then I find it hard to believe that Mr.Beast didn't realize what was going on. Like, he has way too much money and way too much power. Like, he could have looked into his people straight up. So you know what I mean? Like, I think, like, you know what I mean? There's no way you're telling me you didn't know one of your homies was texting little kids. Like, especially when you have that much money and he works for you, I'm pretty sure you do private investigations. There's just no way. There's just no way. Especially for how big Mr.Beast is. Like, that's why he just said, my people are about to be looking into it right now. Bro, you know your people been looking into it. It just now came to light, and I think, like I said, I think it's beneficial for Mr.Beast because he didn't want her no more on the team. When she transitioned, look at the YouTube videos, you can see it. He no longer was being buddy-buddy. Bro, they used to be besties. They used to be best friends when she was a man. And then when she even said it herself, she tried telling Mr.Beast that she no longer wanted to be a man. Mr.Beast literally couldn't comprehend it at first, she said. Like, he was just like, huh? Like, nah. Because bro, that's what I'm saying. And I think it's just, and it makes more sense for his image. Like, he supports a whole bunch of kids and stuff. Like, Chandler's now doing Bible readings on TikTok. Like, I don't know if you guys seen his TikTok. It popped up for me. He literally, I think, reads a Bible verse a day. Like, he put his word into God now. Like, he just fully transitioned. And I don't know if, like I said, one of their closest friends decided to transition. I don't know if that opened up their eyes or something. Oh, it does feel like Jimmy had an idea? Oh, so people on Twitter do think Jimmy has something to do with it? Oh. Yeah, because it's just like, how did you not know? You know what I mean? There's no way you did not know. And yo, guys, when, what's homie's name? Oh my god, I think my cereal's getting fucking foggy. I said it wrong. What's homie's name? Bro, the dude with the sunglasses and the crazy hair, Dr. Disrespect. Bro, Dr. Disrespect literally, when he came out, what's it called? He literally said the people he worked for covered it up. Because it's like, how do you not realize? Eventually, the mother trucker is going to slip up. I'm going to be honest. Like, anybody that thinks they're slick, they're not that slick. You slip up eventually because you get comfortable with what you're doing, and you don't really, it's such emotion that you're doing it, you don't realize. You eventually slip up. Even the best of the best, they slip up. Everybody does it. It's human nature to mess up. So it's just like, I don't know. How did you not know? But anyways, let's get straight into this.
From his account.
Now, for those of you who don't know, longtime friend of Mr.Beast, Chris Tyson, has recently been called out for numerous disgusting actions. One such video made by Adrox has gone viral, detailing Chris's really gross and disgusting infatuation with lolly content, which for those of you who don't know, lolly content is basically sexualized art based off of young children. And another video made by Prism, which hasn't been picked up by many people yet,
Whoa, that's already a red flag right there, y'all. I'm not gonna say too much, but that's a red flag. Whoa. I'm not gonna lie, that's a red flag.
Chris Tyson's very weird and unsettling interactions with a child who was 7 years.
I'm gonna pause and say some things throughout the video. Like, imagine even knowing what that content means. What the fuck?
I agree with him. When the person said the content, I've never heard of that shit in my life. And I could have went my whole life not knowing it either. Now, after this video, I gotta go, man. I gotta go to golf. Sorry about that.
God, man. Like,
I was like, we're ending with a reaction video.
Younger than her when she was in her 20s. Now, to summarize Chris Tyson's infatuation with lolly content, I have to first preface the fact that any grown adult that shows interest in art depicting the sexualization of children is a complete fucking weirdo, because recently on the internet, it's somehow now a controversial take to say that. Now, for those who don't know, years ago, Chris Tyson basically had an infatuation with a controversial artist known as Shadman, and this Shadman person is known across the internet for creating art based off of actual children and depicting them being sexualized or abused. Such examples include when Shadman made art of Keemstar's daughter at the time being 7 years of age, kicking Donald Trump off back in 2016 when he had just won the election. In the same year, Shadman made—
Yo, that's fucking wild. And second, I just want to say, it be the people that literally don't show their face when they create YouTube videos and hide behind a fucking animation. And yes, I'm swearing. Because that's wild. Why would, like, how does that fucking come to your train of thought? Let me use someone else's daughter and create a video off of that sucking Donald Trump. You're weird for that, bro. Like, the simple fact that you even had that idea to do it, and then you went through with that shit? And then it's with another YouTuber's daughter? That's what's even crazier. So, like, yeah, that's just weird, bro. That's just weird. And it, like I said, it'd be the people that don't show their face, hide behind animations.
more disgusting art of Lieutenant Corbis, who was an 11-year-old commentary YouTuber. Another instance involved Shadman in 2017 making extremely gross comments regarding the actor Daphne Keane, who played in Logan. Keep in mind she was 12 years old at the time, and Shadman decided to create art of her being murdered and brutalized. Now, as a result, Shadman received a cease and desist from Daphne Keane's lawyers, and despite this happening, he still continued to make disgusting comments regarding more children, such as Liev Schreiber's 7-year-old son, who did a Harley Quinn cosplay. Now, keep in mind, despite all the disgusting f***ing shit that Shadman did, following the drama, Chris Tyson still decides to openly brag about financially supporting him and his website, showing that he literally purchased—
Why is this guy even around? You know what I mean? Like, that's where I'm at with this stuff. I don't see any place for it in this world or the next. This is beneath the prison.
Let me guess. That dude is Shade Base. Or Shaggy, or whatever the dude is. He's the one behind that YouTube. Let me guess. Right? That he's the behind the YouTube? That's why he's always promoting it and stuff. It's him, right? Because this is just sick. Like, I'm not gonna lie. This is just disgusting.
Suggestive look art of a young girl with a BD tattoo on her thigh. The same image as well was proudly put up on his wall, with it being visible in Mr.Beast's old video, where he was even looking at the image directly. Despite as well all the drama involving Shadman drawing art based off of actual children back in 2016 and 2017, we can still see Chris Tyson openly engage with Shadman's account, asking him to draw 18+ content of Beast Boy, and even engaging with a post showing Shadman's cropped art of Caillou.
You know, I don't want to drag Beast too much into this shit, you know? Like, I don't really want to say a whole lot, but I will say that he came out and defended this Chris guy when Chris had said some shit about me on Twitter. Hey, look, man, All right, you know, but with that kind of influence and that kind of responsibility, you better come out and do the same damn thing now, because this is ridiculous. I can't believe it.
Being molested by his mother. And keep in mind, Caillou is a 4-year-old boy canonically in the show, and Ava was in her 20s engaging with this content. Even back in 2017, Chris Tyson was engaging with gross art on Twitter, depicting Maple and Dipper from Gravity Falls being two 12-year-old siblings making out.
I don't understand how you get turned on by that, though. And who the... I don't understand how you think about... Man, I feel like Gravity Falls already got so much shit going on in the episode. How are you gonna just start thinking about them making out? That's just weird. That's just weird.
With her making a tweet under it stating how, quote-unquote, they're twins, so at that point, it's just masturbation, right guys? You know, classic Ava Chris Tyson, making comments regarding art of two children being in a romanticized, incestuous relationship. Chris was even in her 20s, claiming that Violet from The Incredibles, being canonically a 14-year-old girl, was quote-unquote cute. Even worse for Chris Tyson was that they self-reported in a 2019 tweet of theirs, where she shouts out Shadbase for having safe-for-work content when she pulled up the website on stream. Now, not only does this mean that she was, from what we can assume, an active member of the website, but it also now shows how she actively knew the site was degenerate, and at times before when she had accessed it, it was rife and degenerate with not safe for work content. Even more instances yet again show how Chris Tyson was begging Shadman to create NSFW content of an anime character who was canonically 10 years old. And even another instance where Chris Tyson was seen liking a tweet of a lovely girl clothed, with a creepy image of a guy taking a picture right next to it. Now, as Atrox has perfectly stated in his video, Chris Tyson knew very well the context of this image, because there is art of this exact girl fully naked online. And with Chris Tyson being the gooner that she is, she liked this tweet because she understood this degenerate reference. Anyways, now that...
This is crazy. There's just too much evidence on... Holy moly, this make my brain hurt. What the...
We have covered the first half of the drama. I'd like to first thank Adrox for cohesively putting together this entire situation with all the necessary screenshots. Now, the second part I want to discuss was a video made by Prism that I saw a couple days ago, and it detailed Chris Tyson's inappropriate interactions with a minor when she was 7 years older than them. Now, this minor goes by the name of Lava, and they were born in November of 2003, with Chris Tyson being born in July of 1996. Now,
So, I mean, at this point, you can tell the video changes. But he went over all the receipts, and then now he's going over this specific example. Guys, I don't know what more anybody needs to just have a, you know, human understanding that there's a problem here, right? Let's just slow everything down. You don't need to complicate. I think in today's world, a lot of people do that. They make it over.
The way he said that was just like, there's a problem here. Like, that shit's hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, what do you mean there's more shit that came up? What else came? This deeper?
Complicated. You know, they throw all these weird words into the mix. Just relax. Calm down. Don't be emotional. Just look at it transparently and understand, right, that it's pretty apparent that there's a problem here. A very big one, but it's apparent. It's not like a debatable thing. This is an issue.
Now, screenshots provided by Prism show how Chris offered Lava moderation terms for her streams. This was when Lava was 14 at the time, with Chris being 21, and this was during 2018. In the same year, Chris...
This guy Beast came out and said Ava is a great father to his 2-year-old boy. That's what he said on Twitter. To me. I don't care how popular you are. I don't care how much money you got, how much power you think you got. Dog, don't speak to me that way. Are you out of your fucking mind? He's got his 2-year-old boy in heels that fit. There's a concern here. And if there isn't for you, then you are part of the problem. It's not okay. It's not healthy. It's weird now.
Tyson makes a tweet stating how one more Patreon donation they get and they're releasing their nudes. Now, at the time, who's 14, sends them a $1 donation with the caption calling them a big boy. And then Chris replies with, but not $5, pathetic. Just kidding, kissing face. And then Lava adds him again and says, check again. And Chris Tyson responds,
I don't even want to watch the rest of this, man. I'm getting like, I don't know, you know?
I posted some fire
I
nude
felt
for you,
that.
please no
Yeah, you don't have
share.
to watch
Like,
it.
why are you making this joke?
It's literally, I'm with him on this one. I already said I'm grossed out. It's just like, There's just too much fucking evidence right off the bat. Like this is OD. Like, at least with Dr. Disrespect, I don't even think you saw the messages like that. Like, there's just, like, so much evidence throughout the years that, like, you can't tell me Mr.Beast didn't know. I'm sorry, you just can't.
Joke with someone who's 7 years fucking younger than you. Now, in the next year in 2019, it shows that Chris Tyson and this minor had...
And by the way, I never really looked into this, but I had people tagging me. And like I said, I didn't really follow the breadcrumb of tweets. But apparently, this dude Chris's girl came out and defended him, right? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know if that's a firm yes or firm no, but apparently she was tweeting, like, I don't know who this Nick Merckx guy is and what he's saying about our fucking relationship and our family. Okay, let me get a little revisit on that. Can we circle back? Let's get a nice little circle back, right? Like, I don't want to throw shit at your fucking door. I'm not really trying to, like, drag you through the dirt. If you want to go toe-to-toe and you want to say things like that, let's circle back and let's revisit those comments about how great your family is. Because surely the landscape is a little different now, huh?
Both direct contact with one another through Snapchat, which is extremely weird, first of all, and second of all, Lava shows a weird snap they received from Chris Tyson, showing her stating, "I'm coming for America," which, joke or not, how the hell is this suitable to send to a minor who is 7 years younger than you when you're a grown adult?
It's just not, so, yeah.
More screenshots show the weird names they would call each other, and then the weird memes that they would share with one another, with Lava stating, "Chris, practice with this tomorrow," showing an image of a banana, like it's pretty easy to know what he's referencing with this. And then Chris Tyson responds with an image of James Charles and states, "Lava's mum tomorrow," so once again making more degenerative jokes to a legitimate child who is 15 years old at this time when she is in her 20s. Also, really just to hammer in the point that Lava and Chris are close friends, there is screenshot proof from 2020 of them being in Discord calls. There is also proof that Lava received Snapchat messages from Chris in 2019, meaning he must have had her added, and Chris Tyson even has Lava added on Steam. 2018 screenshots as well show Lava stating that Chris Tyson private messaged him on Twitter, and Lava even ended up appearing in Mr.Beast's Minecraft video as a helper. But something extremely eyebrow-raising was Discord logs in Carl's server from 2020, and keep in mind the two users who we will be focusing on, Lava and Jedi, were both 16 years old at this time. Now, Jedi states that he sold his camper to Lava, and Lava states how he's using this camper to travel to a remote area in the woods in North Carolina to meet Carl and Chris Tyson. Now, Lava states how much he loves Carl, with Jedi stating that Carl simps for him, and that Carl is offering him ice cream and money if he does quote-unquote stuff for him. Like, what the fuck is that even
It's like it's to the point now for...
What? Carl? You in this too? Chandler, are you corrupt too? Cause Mr.Beast, I know you corrupt. There's no way you didn't know homie was doing this. Wasn't he your best friend? Wasn't he like there's just... I'm sorry, Mr.Beast, there's just no way you didn't know with all that money and power? And Carl, why the fudge would you text a minor that? Well, not text a minor that, but like, why would you offer him ice cream and snacks to do what?
For me, this upload anyway, and just the situation in general, where you would think that it's a film, like a thriller action, you know, like a drama thriller that's released in theater. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even dog. They're talking about ice cream and shit.
Poster mean. Then Lava asks Jedi why he's coming to North Carolina, and Jedi replies with "because" and a winky face, and Lava replies with a winky face back. Another message shows Lava pinging Carl and stating "see you Tuesday, baby girl," followed by screenshots of Lava's Instagram posts, who keep in mind was 16 years old, with literally Chris and Carl on both of his sides, and a message of Lava stating that Carl hugged him before Chris did. Now, I have no idea why a 16-year-old decided to meet up with two people above the age of 20, and why him and another 16-year-old involved in their friend circle is making the entire situation sound so weird and suspicious with all these winky faces. But I don't need to be Einstein here to state that Chris Tyson ultimately befriending someone when they were 14 years old and then making inappropriate jokes to this person and then eventually meeting up with them is extremely weird, and she should probably be ultimately transparent and completely address this all. She should also perhaps address why this child is talking about about her hentai addiction, because how would they know this had Chris Tyson not mentioned this to them? And also, why is Chris Tyson adding this child who's 7 years younger than them on Snapchat? But anyway, to conclude this whole drama so far, there is so many questions to answer, and Chris Tyson really needs to make a coherent response video to all the disgusting things that she's done in reference to buying disgusting art from a bully artist, and cementing the fact that she is a massive creep. And that's pretty much non-debatable, knowing all of this information.
It's kind of
This
crazy,
video is
isn't
meant...
it? The reality is, a lot of these people have had a lot of things to say about your boy up here, okay? Look, I don't really take it to the chest too much, but I know what I believe. I stand strongly on the things that I believe, okay? This motherfucker that video's about had a lot to say. You know, his little crew had a lot to say. So, I'm just...
Wow, this is all going on and the story is focused only on Doc. Crazy.
Like, people keep coming, oh yeah, but you didn't say anything about that. What the fuck? Yes, I did. I said it was absolutely gross. I said it was absolutely inexcusable, and I moved the fuck on. Like anybody with a brain has and would, man. I mean, what do you want? What more does someone want? Obviously, it's gonna be, you know, a little bit stranger for me because we did play games together. People can't understand that, right? At least I'm saying this shit. You don't see Beast coming out and saying nothing, do you? No, he's just going to keep trotting along. Watch. There's the difference if you're looking for one. Some people keep it G all the way through.
That's a crazy situation. That's why